So I'm looking at it. Let's go. God bless you. God bless you.
That's who I got. Boomerang.
That's
Is it what?
Yeah, that's talking shit.
No, not at all.
Yeah. I thought nobody knows me because I'm so clean.
Whatever you want. Seeing a racist prostitute or a prostitute?
God, I'm shaking. All right.
This is Myndframe
The Podcast. What up,
Yes.
friends? How you doing?
What up? This your boy Tim Martin.
And Bronson Lugo.
And this is Myndframe The Podcast. That's
doing?
right. This is a show where me and my boy Bronson here talking all things entertainment.
Yep.
We give y'all our opinion on topics such as pop culture, music, hip-hop, movies. And we like to play games, give y'all our whole point of view on the topics and situation.
Yeah, and if you're watching this right now on YouTube, we appreciate you. But if you haven't subscribed, don't be a bitch. Subscribe on the YouTube. Hit the notification bell so when we do drop videos, you'll be the first one to know. Comment, talk with us. Let us know what you like, dislike, agree with. Just talk to us in general. We'll talk back.
We talk back.
If you're on Instagram, it's Myndframe _the podcast. And Facebook is Myndframe The Podcast. Just search us. And what else? We got a Gmail, myndframe.thepodcast. So that's all the ways.
Myndframe.thepodcast at Gmail.
At Gmail. So if you want to get a hold of us, those are the venues. And with the business out the way, Timothy Martin.
What's up, man?
How was your week?
Man, my week was cool. I just, just been watching that No Limit Chronicles on BET,
you've been on those,
man.
yeah.
I seriously think whatever BET's doing, whatever new executives they got up there working on this Chronicle series, they're killing it because that whole No Limit Chronicles had me bumping 1998, 97 music all this week. Yeah. And then and then they got the Rough Rider shit. So
I want to see that.
Shout out to BET, man. Y'all making motherfuckers want to watch y'all again.
I remember I was like, you know how like MTV stopped playing videos? Mm-hmm. I was always like, obviously wanting to get back to the music, but I was thinking like, you could follow people as they make their albums, and then now all these great people have gotten older. Now you can just follow what they've done in the past. Yeah. There's so many, like, especially from our generation. That was like the beginning of our generation, or maybe a little before. But it's good to see all that shit.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So just the deep nostalgia I got from watching that, and then just gaining First off, I gained so much more respect for Master P. I knew I liked it. I didn't know why. Because I know my cousins and them, they put me onto this shit when I was a kid. We was 9, 10 years old. Right. But I had the mystical braids. I had the shit. I looked more like Khadijah, not Khadijah, Maxine from from Living Single, but I had the mystical braids like a motherfucker, and that shit just reminded me of it. I watched it with my brothers. Just a dope time. BET's making us remember how dope it is to fuck with BET. And Master P was like the Kevin Feige of hip hop. The shit that he had and what he was working on. Damn, I gained respect for that man.
Yeah, and he's still putting on. We saw him link up with Snoop. And
he got like popcorn. He got like toilet paper or some shit.
All that shit.
And that kind of crazy shit. Master P paper.
What else was there?
$1 bill toilet paper or some shit.
Fuck was it? Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say about Master P. But how he saved Snoop Dogg's life. Like,
man, what's crazy is it feels like motherfucking was it Mac 10? Was it Mac 10?
What about Mac 10?
It was the one that was trying to pay him $1 million to drop that Fuck Death Row album, which would have killed Snoop. Let's be honest.
Yeah, kind of set him up for
failure.
It
made me think of Mac 10 like, yo, you's a sneaky motherfucker, man.
Went to school with people like
you's a cold motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but I want to watch those, so yeah.
Is that Left Eye? You got Left
Eye? I got Aaliyah on there. Again, you got Hey Arnold. And, all the Nickelodeon
I got the whole Nickelodeon cast on here.
Was that Walmart?
I think it was Burlington.
Walmart. It's the same.
Yeah.
I
think it says. I think the label is Walmart, but it was at Burlington.
But yeah, they both come up with some fire right now. So this is pre-COVID come up. So,
pre-COVID come up. Got our shit right. We're living in the 90s, but I'm assuming that's about 99.
Yeah, all the white in the glasses. Yeah,
that looks like maybe 2000.
They need to redo that Aaliyah biopic. I still can't get over that.
Man, speaking of, what is it? Isn't it the anniversary of hip hop or some shit?
Yeah, it's the 47th. I think it's the
who's
hip hop turned 47.
Who started hip hop? I was confused. Like, how do they know exactly?
I want to say it was Grandmaster Flash, but I don't think it was him. It was like Cool Herc, or I don't know who it was.
And then you got the Beat Boys and all them.
Do you have a specific favorite hip hop moment you could think maybe that had to do with it or nothing to do with it, like something you remember, like, oh shit, that was dope?
Damn, that's gonna suck because my favorite moment I remember was watching the Scream video with Michael Jackson and Janet. That wasn't hip hop related.
That's just a good memory to have.
I remember that memory. There isn't nothing in hip hop so far that's made me feel that way, like I did when that Scream video. I take that back.
Yeah, there's been a lot. Come on, I know it's on the spot and you haven't thought of it, but I know you got something in there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe Wayne at the BT Awards.
Yeah.
For the Carter 3, I think it was.
That was a dope time, man.
That was a good time. Nelly at the MTV Awards doing Country Grammar.
I just remember
that shit?
Nelly, goddamn.
Let's
Shout
talk
out to
about
Nelly,
it.
Man.
Country Grammar.
He had a good like 4 summers too.
People out here fucks with him. All the white people, they was like, oh yeah, hot shit. White people coming by hot shit.
He was that was the first pop rapper that had been. I mean, not the first pop rapper, but from our generation, maybe was the first like pop like crossover. He could do anything. He got country shit, all that. So shout out to Nelly.
Damn, that's funny. Since we're talking about hip hop.
Oh, I want to get into my week first. Before we get into,
my bad. I'm jumping the gun.
I didn't want to get into my week,
but I saw something that popped up right here.
Now I got a lot of weight, like how my week went. But yeah, we'll put that on ice with the hip hop stuff. But yeah, so besides that, your week was cool.
You know, it was just chilling. You know, chopping up with my pops. He always giving us some good words of wisdom. You know, he said he was watching the podcast. He's proud of it. You know, said it's looking good, and you know, and I told him about how you know, some inspiration came about possibly talking about writing a movie. You know, Bronson been putting pen to pad on a comedy movie possibly here. So
yeah, one of the movies that did that, we'll speak about it later in the reviews coming up. So I can't wait for that. The hood reviews.
Oh yeah, hood reviews edition.
And but yeah, my week, kids started school. But it's
so like physical school?
No, they started online school, but it's too soon to call it. I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know if I'm excited for this because, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can pass 2nd and 4th grade math and shit like that. But
so this is heavy on y'all.
Yeah, because I feel like online learning is more. The parents are getting greater right now, but mom's helping out, grandma's helping out, so I know they're gonna do good. And but besides that, man,
that's gonna be even worse for my grandma. That's crazy.
It's hot though. I can't lie. It's hot as shit.
Yeah,
it's hotter than Meg Thee Stallion feet right now. That shit is. My car. I love my car.
It's hotter than Cardi B's DMs right now.
Well, she's married, but yeah, you can still see it.
You know she's getting hit
but
up.
Yeah, it's a waistline. You know, like Tory kind of wasting that new hairline because he on the run right now, but. Yeah, it's just hot. Like this is the part of Arizona I just want this shit to get over with. So
then like it's like because it needs to rain. It's trying to rain, but it's not. Like I feel like our weather is the equivalent of some like needing to sneeze but not really being able to. Like I'm like, come on, just rain and get this shit over with, man. This whole hot and muggy bullshit. Because Arizona's too hot to also be muggy. You can't have those.
It's like when you're with a girl and you like, damn, I shouldn't have did this, and you like gotta pretend to nut, but you gotta go home. You really gotta nut. It's kind of like one of those things. But yeah, it's too hot, and I know we're wearing all black right now, but we're inside. But it's just
it's like if she wants you to wear a condom and wash your hands. Like
right, damn,
I gotta do both of these. Like you can't. I can wear a condom.
I wash my balls.
Wash my hands.
But yeah, besides that, that's my week, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know. But online schooling, and I like you and your brothers having your bonding time, which is good to see. So,
but I speaking of that online schooling thing, I was just talking to my little cousins and them. They're actually going to physical school, and I was asking them how that's going, and she straight up told me because she's next month she'll be 8. She'll be 8, little girl, and she's like it's so fun, but you can't hang out with nobody, you can't talk with nobody, you can't do anything, you can't go play on recess. We don't even have recess, and I was like, damn. So like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
That's
man.
crazy. My nephew, he was going to physical school. No, he's going to online school, and I think they're going to open up the physical school. But then the school district just shut down in general, so there's no physical, no online, none of that. So the kids is asked out, which, again, like that's the future, and they ain't going to class.
That's why they got that, and that's when they have to learn from the streets.
Good luck. But anyway, yeah, that was our week. Moving on, we got some topics we want to talk about here.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Yeah. So well, not more topics. We have a game we wanted to play, kind of to wake everything up.
Oh yeah,
we started it last week. It was Who Do You Got?
Who do you got?
And we had fun with it. It's the internet's comparison or their list, and we decided to break it down and share it amongst me and him. So. We're going to start off being that it is the anniversary of hip-hop. This week we start off with, we have a list of albums, right? We have who dropped your favorite album in 2005.
God damn, this is a good one.
Now we have Bun B Trill.
Great album.
What is it? Beanie Singles, which one is it? The Becoming or whatever. I don't know the name.
We got Common B, which I remember I got that at Target.
50 Cent, The Valentine's Massacre, The Carter 2,
Joel Santana, What the Game's Been Missing.
Young Jeezy.
Is that Thug Motivation 101?
Thug Motivation TM 101. Then we have Late Registration, right? Kanye West.
And then we got The Game
and we have
the documentary.
Game, the documentary. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Who you got?
Damn.
Which one of those albums do you still listen to today? 'Cause this shit hard for me. I got memories with almost every single.
All right, so I'm gonna start with the ones I won't go with.
You want kind of like what we did with the last one? We'll go through why we won't do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say one that I know I'm not bumping that regularly. I start off Benny Single.
Yeah, I don't know if it maybe that. Feel It in the Air. I don't know if that's on that album. But Method Man was in the video.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's on that album. I'm not gonna even.
Damn, that's a good song though. But no, not that one. And then I'm gonna have to say, damn, I do.
This is where it gets.
Yeah, now it gets hard. And then I have to say Common.
See, that's one of my ones. I can listen.
I do like it, but me personally, damn, when
I do road trips, I throw on that album. If I don't be in the car, because it's not that long of an album, but that has no skippable tracks. Kanye West is in his beat bag.
It's really hard because my twin is on here. I have a twin.
Bun B. Young Jeezy.
Benny Single. Yeah, Young Jeezy, man. We got the same birthday, so it'd be very hard to turn on a Libra like that. Well, we also have Wayne.
All right, but see that Young Jeezy, I had so many songs I had to listen to before I played sports. That's another when I'm on a road trip, I throw that on there too.
So Joel Santana, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not bumping regularly, and I haven't bumped in years. So that can go for me.
So that album though was so dope.
It was fire.
Nothing came after that. Well, him and Wayne did the mixtape thing, but that shit was.
I Can't Feel My Face was dope.
That reminds me of senior year in high school, 2006. Man, that was a dope ass album. Joel's.
So if I'm being honest,
Clockwork even remember that shit? The Buzz.
What?
Clockwork?
Yeah. That shit used to be lit.
Or is it the whistle song? Which is the one with... Yeah.
Don't get me
I remember Marcus Houston was playing on cuts, and he was like...
See, the reason why this is hard, because in 2005, I got to think of the mindset I was in. Because in 2005, I thought I was tough.
You still are.
But I mean, I was doing more shit like The Game and Jeezy and 50
in 2005. Wait, you said you doing shit like Jeezy and 50?
No, I'm saying I like I appreciated the bulliness of 50, and then I was in them streets going to a lot of these parties, and this is when that South music was just now it was getting like it was getting bumped out here on the West. Then you got The Game, which is the West, which was getting bumped in everybody's car out here that year.
That's the album I stole that
played. So for me, it's that one. It's that one or The Carter 2.
Well, in 2005, I was my mom was tripping, so I used to have to tuck my tall tees into my pants so it looked like a regular shirt. And then when I got to school,
I do remember that.
I used to untuck that shit.
Your mom wouldn't let your ass be hip hop at all.
Yeah, little did she know I had the head. Remember 8th grade, we had the headbands. Yeah. Those at the two-pack.
Yeah, they had the Sean John headbands.
I'd have to have my pants pulled all the way up. Yeah, I remember that shit. But yeah, so who you got? My bad.
Who dropped my favorite album in 2005? I'm gonna have to say The Game, the documentary.
I still feel bad that, like I said, that's one of the ones I stole. But that's a dope ass. Again, that gets listened to on road trips too.
I also like The Massacre too, but not as much as the documentary.
Bum Beach Trill, I love that because I know it went from Free Pimp C to RP Pimp C, but
damn.
They flipped one of the Too Short songs there. It's Too Short and Juvenile on that. Who Need a Bitch? That's one of my favorite songs on that album. How about this? One is hard. You said you do Game and Wayne.
I got Game and Wayne.
Do one more. Top three. This is
top
too
three.
hard.
All right, I'm gonna do Game, Wayne, and G's. And I'm gonna do Game, Wayne, and Kanye because I can't even front like Kanye's Late Registration album didn't get me like that was a good album. I ain't even gonna front on it.
You would have said Game, Wayne, and Jeezy first. That would have been mine, but just to switch it up.
Yeah.
Because I would have picked. Because I
knew how heavy. Don't get me wrong. Jeezy's my twin, but if we had a Jeezy trivia off, you'd probably get me a lot more under some UGK, under some Bun B and Jeezy. Yeah. So that's why I left those open. I know how those two are to you. So.
Yeah. So to switch it up, I would have your first one, Game, Wayne, and Jeezy. I would have done, but then you switched it up for my bad. You said 50.
Yeah.
I would have done that, but this to be different. Common, Joel Santana, and Bun B.
And you know what? I can't even disrespect that list neither. I can definitely understand. I get it too. That's a good one.
That was a real dope. Damn, that's nostalgia. Like we might have to do like a 2005 theme episode, like dress like that.
Dress,
shit.
Come out everything that year. Even all the music be like from that era. Like Be Smart. All the music.
Yeah, I remember like Stinky Pinkies in the movie theater.
We should have like I was watching on other people's podcasts. They have like a silent listening party, so YouTube can't flag it or whatever. So like we can literally put headphones on and listen to it, and then have like the list of the song we're listening to. And then talk about it.
We
like,
can make like
was in that bitch, like
a Spotify playlist that we send out. Like, hey, look at the Spotify playlist for next episode.
Yeah,
go through it.
Call it the MF list.
Back in time, the time machine, MF Time Machine.
Ooh,
that sounds like a cartoon
MFTM.
Too. Teenage Mutant
motherfucking time machine. All right, let's do
one
more. That was good.
I like that one a lot.
Let's do one more.
All right, so this next one is. You can only keep 3. This has to do with Saturday morning cartoons. There are a lot. We got Powerpuff Girls, the Powerpuff Girls, Teen Titans, the Jackie Chan Adventures. I actually remember that. I don't remember this other one. What's number 4?
That's Shaolin.
Shaolin Showdown. I never seen that. Batman Beyond. We got that. Spider-Man. Ed Nettie.
Ed Nettie.
What is that?
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, that was cable.
He wasn't a cable child. I'm a CC. I'm a cable child, man.
Avatar.
Okay.
X-Men. Batman the Animated Series. And Static Shock.
I just started, I just started rewatching the Static Shock series. Not like that's going to affect my answer. But.
I remember Static Shock, and I remember Wayne Head would come on.
Wayne Head.
Yeah.
Wayne Head.
All right, so you want me to go 3? Okay. Well, shit.
And I'm going to try to be creative because these are great ones. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know we're gonna share at least one.
Yeah. Well, I'll go.
Yeah, we can only keep 3. I guarantee you, we're sharing one, and 2 might be different.
Well, X-Men does have, I think, one of the best intros out of all 3 of those. I'm not gonna front. I remember just watching it like that and get hyped. But
I'm wearing a Nickelodeon shirt. They ain't got nothing. Oh, they don't got no Nickelodeon eras.
I don't know. It's a little biased. Yeah. But anyways, I'll go number 3, Spider-Man, because I used to fuck with Spider-Man tough. Even though I look at myself as more of a DC lad, that Spider-Man cartoon was hard in the yard, bodyguard hard. And then I'm going to go Batman Beyond, because that was just Terry. I wrote a Batman Beyond live action movie back in the day. Yeah. And I heard they're going to have I keep burping. They're going to have a Batman.
I don't remember at all the overall synopsis of Batman Beyond. I claim I like it, and I remember seeing bits and pieces of it, 20 years ago. But I can't honestly say I know what it's about. So, and I have nothing against it. I just haven't watched it, and I've just been smiling like I have.
I think.
Is it good like that?
You remember Boy Meets World?
No, I never watched Boy Meets World.
Again, I didn't have cable. one of the TV shows I cried about. Besides Fresh Prince, everybody cried with that. But the big brother from Boy Meets World, I believe, was Terry in Batman Beyond. I just love that because it literally was. There was Batman.
I don't know who Terry is.
The new Adventures of Batman, and then it went on to this.
Because I knew Bruce Wayne. He had white hair. He was older.
Terry was Batman. He was Batman.
Yeah. I had the image. I remember the scenes. I remember some of the moves, and the suit was dope. But I just don't remember.
And I remember I didn't like the Batmobile at first because it was like a floating car. But then after a while, I was like, yo, this shit's dope.
There's a floating car in there?
Yeah, it's like, it's the future. So like the cars don't drive on the street. They like kind of.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll do, and then that Batman Beyond #2. I got excited. I'm talking fast. I apologize. I'm gonna slow down. Batman the animated series is my #1. That's one of the best shows in general. So, and he stands right here. Gargoyle should have been on here, but that's another story.
Gargoyle should have been on there.
So yeah, that's my top 3. I remember eating cereal with that and just having a ball. Watching on TV, I had to change a pair of pliers, so that's good memories right there. So those are my 3.
So
who you got?
I'm gonna have to go with. You can only keep 3.
3, my friend.
I'm gonna have to go with Ed Nettie.
I never really watched that.
I loved Ed Nettie.
And I know it's
that
good.
That got me through my childhood with my brothers. Just watching it, it made me want to get Jawbreakers. It was hilarious. I mean, just you have the stupid one, the get rich quick one, and the smart one.
Remember, that reminds me of the brothers at the basketball park. We
used to say that. The ugly brothers.
Yeah, the ugly brothers.
They were ugly as fuck, and they can't play ball, but they look.
They went to Swallow. They knew who they are. Or they went to Coronado. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Ed Nettie.
I think I didn't like that because that was my dad's name, Ed. But
Powerpuff Girls is my #2.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I ain't love
that was a great show with Mojo Jojo. Him's got to be one of the best, like. Creepiest villains created for kids, but like it's like subtly darker than that. Like him, the devil, and then since you chose Batman the animated series, I don't want to keep doubling up on that because y'all know I fuck with that movie and the show, and so does he. I'm gonna go with Static Shock because
that's another good one.
I just started watching these again, and they were so they had an ear to they had a pulse, they had an ear to the streets. They kind of knew how to tackle social issues, racial issues, and they did that using action, comedy, and electricity and magic, and I loved it. And as an adult, I watched and I loved it. So.
And I heard they're doing a live action, so that's going to be dope.
X-Men though too. So X-Men /
Oh, so okay, all right, that's cool.
I pulled a Bronson and added another.
He was talking shit about that earlier.
X-Men / Static.
Yeah.
But Powerpuff Girls for sure, and if you think about it, like Powerpuff Girls, Ed Nettie, and Static Shock, they're all 3 different type of shows.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls.
I know Batman it really isn't, but fuck it, that's just what I fuck with.
Still great.
Well, all right, but that was this week's rendition of Who You Got.
Who do you got?
Who do you got?
Who do you got?
What it is? Who you got?
Who do you got?
What it is?
Who do you got?
What it is, who you got?
Who do you got?
Who do you got? I know we probably should have stopped. Speaking of jingles,
I know we do that shit a lot.
We have a new segment coming up later on.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a fun game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun game.
I think it's still a working title. Do we have a title for it?
No, we don't, because everything we try to think kind of comes off suspect. Like we can't say jingle off.
Oh, drop it like it's hot.
Damn. But yeah, so we're gonna do a little jingle game for y'all, just because we like giving y'all jingles and we think we like coming up with gimmicky slogans and melodies for things.
It's either gonna work or it's not gonna work. So
either way, we do it.
You heard it here first, people. The jingle off. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. He's a big contributor to that. Speaking of that, we're both talking about seeing his new movie on Netflix. Maybe talk about that next week.
Oh yeah, can't wait. What's it called?
I don't know, something
Pill
about
Power.
Something about ecstasy or meth. I don't know. About
Project Power. Yeah, I said Pill Popper.
Project Pat. I don't know. Someone's in it. But all right. So a lot happened this week, and we started this last week, kind of delving into stuff that's going on in the world. You got a couple topics. I might have some things. We both kind of said, hey, let's give these topics a shot. So, what you got this week, homie?
Well, mine, I just stumbled across the airwaves. My thread. It was the Elon Musk says that there's actually a strong chance that the AI brain chip Neuralink will be getting this, be able to be putting these implants into humans, possibly within a year. He believes.
Damn.
And that's I think that's crazy. Would you? So that what he's saying is, if I can summarize it, this Neuralink is going to be able to help like increase signals so that you can, for one, it like helps out like with Alzheimer's, people who like have Alzheimer's or dementia, but also like people with so that way you have a perfect memory. And they're saying you can even get add-ons or upgrades to where you can pretty much have a photographic memory. You can download a whole
Well, I
conversation.
think we all have things in life we wish we didn't remember. But, I mean,
But
there's also a lot of stuff we wish we did. I mean,
do you see the pros of like being as a man of the new age and as a father as well? Could you see the pros and cons to something like this? Like,
well, I don't know. Like, I wasn't too impressed with the Cybertruck release when fucking windows and shit were breaking. I don't.
It looked like the Kobe shoes. I didn't.
Yeah,
fuck with it.
I didn't
like
like
the
it
Kobe
too
twos.
much.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
to Kobe though.
But with a Neuralink, I don't know, putting something in my brain. I don't know.
They say he said it's a very minor surgery, but he did say surgery. It's a minor surgery.
When they fuck with your brain, I don't think anything minor is about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. But if I can remember every story and I can tell a perfect story, or like just like saying me and you were talking about writing a script,
Right.
Without having to write it down, me and you could be talking and our brain is taking notes and it's and like it's
Okay.
perfect. That'd be like that. I see, like I can see that being so convenient.
People want to kill themselves when their computer crashes. Imagine if that computer in your brain, the motherfuckers might be offing themselves. I don't know.
Or
That's a lot of
or if I've
pressure.
been watching porn, and then like you're chopping it up with me and you link up and you can watch the porn I was watching. I'm like, nigga, get out of my head. Like, hold on, nigga,
We
wait.
gotta watch it back to back.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, didn't you say something like people can use it for arms and shit?
Yeah. There's also like for the military purposes. You were saying like
Terminator when he ripped off his arm?
That's all Neuralink. That's all Skynet.
But then you're gonna have people cutting their dicks off trying to get a new one with the Neuralink.
People are doing that anyway. People are getting new dicks, new tits, new ass anyway.
It's a whole
at
new
least, at least this time you
world.
can get a new brain. You can be smarter than you. Like rather than being these niggas that ain't that smart, you can be like, shit, I know anything you want to say. I don't have to Google it. I can look it up. Like this.
What if someone got an upgrade and they still wasn't that smart as everybody else? Like, how would you feel like you the dumb motherfucker? Like, this shit sit over. That shit would suck.
You still got the lowest the lowest IQ of that Neuralink.
Man, imagine who's the one that has the Metro PCS chip.
Let's say that shit. Oh, damn.
You gotta walk to different rooms to get like service.
You gonna have the Obama Neuralink?
They really gonna be tracking us shit.
Free nights and weekends. You can remember shit all you want on the weekends.
Damn, imagine if it was like back in the day. Only night, like you only
nights and
100 minutes and shit. Or shit like that.
That'd be crazy. Like I said, you can only like that movie 1,000 words.
Yeah.
Your brain can only give you okay. Now you have to rest for the day, and you're just going to. I'll finish that sentence later.
I ain't gonna lie, those POV pornos be kind of dope. And taking dick pics, you just gotta blink and shit. That'd be kinda...
that's true.
But then see, people might use that revenge porn shit.
And virus, you can virus that shit. I don't know what that might. I don't know what might happen.
That's crazy to think
People
about.
gonna be getting this. Rappers gonna get the Chanel Neuralink. Fendi Neuralinks.
This shit, then they're gonna have upgrades. It just be drugs and
you
shit.
You can just do that and then say, I want to feel like I'm on cocaine, and then you can just be straight.
I feel like that might take the fun out of doing drugs though, man. Like because it's a social. I mean, if you like doing that shit, it's like a social thing.
Just like they said, by making weed legal to take the fun out of it, and it didn't. Like people still enjoy smoking marijuana.
Well, no, yeah, but you're still doing the action of smoking it. You know, you
that's
get the blow,
true too.
You know.
That's true.
I mean, you don't get the
drug.
bloody nose.
You can't get all the effects of it.
And sometimes it is fun buying drugs.
But I mean, I wonder if you can like set up an app like when you buy those sex dolls, you can like do something with the sensation. Like you can probably feel better. Hey,
Morally,
do something to make me feel better.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
A self-esteem booster.
But I mean, like they said, also
shit.
people
fucking
like
these bitches nowadays is like fucking a plastic bitch. So I don't know, maybe.
But how could you get away with doing any dirt when everything is tracked through your mind? Like anybody can say, what did he say?
What are you gonna tell the cops?
Run back everything he thought for the past 2 days.
You know when people say fuck you say fuck you me? You know when people say that?
They can say.
I feel like people never really want to know when they say it. They don't want to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They
really don't. Or
fuck you me? What'd you just say? And then it's on site. But I know that's besides the fact. But yeah, like cops, how you gonna?
All I know is your chick. If your chick going through your text messages and tripping, imagine if she can just read exactly what you was thinking and say, like we're on the same Neuralink. I'm like, oh really? Actually, you said, I love you. I want to see you later on, bae, and all that shit.
You look like Bernie Mac.
But that's what I'm saying. That's just crazy.
Nah, but I mean, that might take. Hey, you want to?
Elon Musk is really getting there, man.
Getting some brain gonna take on a whole new meeting.
Oh, I'm getting some link.
No, but hey, you want to go get some brain later?
Instead of BJ, to be NL. So
Neuralink.
blowjob, Neuralink. Give me some of that Neuralink, that head game.
Too Short gonna have a song for it.
Yeah.
But all right, that was.
And then T-Pain's gonna have an iced out Neuralink.
Yeah.
What else we talking about, man? What else we talking about? That's all we want to talk about with Elon Musk, man. That was cool. But what else we got?
There's a new black Batwoman, Ruby Rose.
Wait. Oh yeah, because Ruby Rose quit because
she couldn't handle the pressure. That's what I think.
Yeah.
TV's a lot harder to shoot than movies. I think that's what it was.
The pressure, the expectations.
And
she's not really an actress. She just really wanted to be pretty real quick and came out on the scene.
She came
and
out
they
because
rushed her.
She was like a Justin Bieber that people actually wanted to fuck.
Yeah.
And then
what was your introduction to Ruby Rose?
I guess it was Orange Is the New Black.
Me too.
And then I guess I do remember seeing a Maxim cover back in the day, but I really didn't think she was that great. She was kind of like early Paul Walker, R.I.P. Paul Walker, but Paul Walker was more eye candy in the beginning, and then once he hit like Fast and the Furious 4, he was actually like a better actor. But I don't know, you could tell like she's reading lines and shit.
We eating now, cuz. I don't know. I don't know how much of acting it took for him to say those words.
Well, I just think he got better. But I don't. Ruby Rose, I don't really. Like I said, she was eye candy for some, but she wasn't even the baddest on that show. So I don't get why people were tripping. But
no, she has an exotic. She has a sex appeal about her.
Yeah,
that was it. Like, if you were trying to
Ruby Rose shower scenes when her ass was shown, it was SpongeBob shit. It was just that shit was. Shout out to the table.
Yeah, I don't know. She has a pretty striking face, like Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Megan Fox ain't curvy, but she has that pretty striking like that face that
She's the wish at Megan.
Yeah.
Megan Good. Megan Fox. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But what about the actual Batman? New Batwoman? Do you know the girl?
No.
She's in a couple other things, and we were kind of talking about this a few shows back. About giving different actors and shit a chance to do these roles, which I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. But honestly, I never watched.
Her name is
Batwoman before, but I'm gonna go back and start watching it.
Javicia Leslie is the new CW's Batwoman. Javicia.
What was the girl who played Precious? What was her name?
Gabourey Sidibe.
I don't know why that sounds the same, but all right.
Nowhere near her.
The name kind of.
She's beautiful.
So. Like I said, I didn't watch it before. I think I'm going to watch it again because I did hear, okay stuff about that. So I'll start with the Ruby Rose Batwoman.
Javicia Leslie. Ooh.
Are you getting excited?
I fuck with you.
Are you going to watch it, you think? Or if you don't have anything else to watch?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the CW series of shows. I like the DC Universe and HBO Max. And
bigger budgets too,
yeah. I'm the CW.
Less restraints.
I didn't really fuck with Smallville either. Gotham,
I heard Arrow good.
Arrow, my brother told me
Gotham
was good.
was Fox, but yeah, Gotham is still dope.
Yeah,
you put me on Gotham.
Gotham was all right, and
but
the Arrows I've been hearing about, and I am gonna go back and watch them. To all my DC fandoms, I'm gonna watch them. My brother been telling me to watch them, like the Flashes and shit. I seen some of them, but. It's just the CW writing is just so so high school for me.
All Americans dope, but
yeah.
What I do give them credit for,
I thought that was a Netflix.
Well, I think a lot of people do. What I do like about the CW is the Arrowverse. They do like the Infinite Crisis where all the shows tie in. And I had an idea about that for like when I started writing shows, but I saw Netflix just did that too. They got a whole bunch of their shows and did like one big. It's like the Big Show, the wrestler. He has a show. I usually point Gabriel Iglesias. He's got a show they put together. So all those shows are combined in one big thing. I think that's dope. Yeah. We were just talking about Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
Him doing that.
Yeah.
That's
having a little universe. Yeah. Kevin Smith's universe is dope. I can't wait till we have our whole little Tim Bronson or whatever character's universe for our little movies and series.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Any other? Oh, I don't have the video, but I saw a bison charge a woman.
What?
I saw like a bison just fuck.
Like
but then
Bison from Street Fighter?
Nah, Bison, a big bison. I also
Damn,
seen
you
the
should have
bison.
sent it to like Tony Baker. See if he can.
I seen Tony Baker do one of a bison charging a bison. That was crazy. He just posted it today too. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Well,
I got one more question for you.
I guess because what?
We kind of talked about it earlier. RZA and Good Humor are doing the
Good Humor. What's Good Humor?
the ice cream brand.
Okay.
So I guess the original ice cream truck song was racist.
Yeah.
As many things in America are. But so he redid the beat. I heard the beat. It was all right. But
hold on, he redid like the ice cream beat.
Yeah, he redid that. And it sounds pretty cool.
I want to hear it now. That's crazy.
Maybe we'll hear it during the break. Yeah. But do you have a producer you think would be dope on an ice cream song?
Oh, Pharrell.
Pharrell, ice creams, yeah.
Pharrell,
Master P
for sure.
Was the ice cream man.
Yeah, he was. Mr. Cerebrum, he was the ice cream man. So yeah, probably at least by the pound.
But I think Mustard, that's he could kill that shit.
Mustard would definitely kill it. Mustard would definitely kill it.
Yeah, they should reach out to
I don't know. Pharrell.
Pharrell could do it too.
Swizz Beatz, if he's also driving the ice cream truck, it would be lit. It's Swizzy. Boom, boom, boom. Here, it's showtime.
One Man Band Man or whatever. That's still a dope ass song. Beat. Remember Wayne killed that shit too? Yeah. One Man Band, what that was? But yeah, he would kill that. Shout out. They stay out here. Him and Alicia.
That would be dope. That'd be a dope idea.
What's your favorite ice cream to get at the ice cream?
Strawberry shortcake.
I used to love getting like the superhero shits.
When I was a kid.
They all tasted bad.
Yeah. I do love the bubblegum eyes though.
Yeah, that's what the Ninja Turtle ones, but the green
Turtle.
flavor I didn't like. But I'm old school. I like the ice cream cookie sandwiches.
Yeah, that was always bomb. That's why I like strawberry shortcake. It's just bomb, bussin'.
Well, speaking of who you got, who'd you like to pick?
Who do you got?
Coming up right now for the world to hear, we're bringing it back. This is the Hollywood Hustle part of the show.
Dun, 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 dun.
And what
Hollywood
we got for
Hustle.
You today? Hollywood Hustle. Speaking of hustle, it's Nipsey Hussle's birthday as we record this.
Oh, it is. Happy birthday, Nip.
Nipsey the Great. That was kind of a downer. My bad. But we are bringing back the film battles.
Dum, 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 dum. And we're doing the top 5.
Chris Rock, who I got today.
Verse.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, boy.
And I know there's some comments that's race war stuff. Well, we flipped it, and it's not a race war.
Yeah, it's never been about that. When we talk entertainment or our movies, we're really infatuated. We really love these things.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration.
Even with this, we're going at it, but I can watch. Yeah. I can always whoever we're going against. I'm always a fan of that other person. We always say I'll get this person. We fight to switch it up sometimes. Mm-hmm. So with that being said. Film battle, movie battle, and what is this? More this would be top 5
SNL, top 5 SNL
stand
cast,
up, yeah.
SNL cast movies.
Yeah, what era of SNL did you enjoy more?
SNL Clash of the Cast, huh?
I like that. Always a gimmick with it.
Clash of the SNL cast.
What SNL era did you like more, the Chris Rock or the Adam Sandler?
Neither. Like I said, I didn't watch Saturday Night Live. I didn't watch Saturday Night Live until 2008, 2009.
All right, we're just gonna dead the question, not even lie. That's why I like. Hey, filter-free podcast.
Yeah, filter-free, man. I didn't fuck with it.
All right, so top 5. You want to start off? I want to start off. He goes. I go.
I'll start off.
All right. Who you got?
I'm gonna start off with number 5, right?
Número 6. Cinco.
This was one of our buddy comedies, but it didn't. I don't know if it made it into the top 10 buddy comedies.
Okay.
And that's gonna be Adam Sandler.
Yes.
Damon Wayans. 1996
shit.
Bulletproof. Such a great comedy movie.
Love that movie.
It had an Adam Sandler range and a range that I haven't seen him throughout the times I've watched him up until this time. He played, you would think he's a criminal you don't really know yet. And the whole time he's just getting drugged by a no-nonsense cop played by Damon Wayans who realized there's a deeper side of the story than what he's been led on to believe.
Adam Sandler had swag in that movie. Like that's the Adam Sandler. Like I bet you that's really him.
He actually my back was itching like a bear. He had he was slick in that one. So that's why it's number 5.
I used to get my hair cut like that.
And it was directed by the same dude that directed Juice and shit. Ernest Dickinson.
But think about a callback. We was just talking about Wayne Head too.
Yeah, and we were just talking about Wayne Head, so that's up there.
Fuck.
Bulletproof. That's
all right.
5.
That's a favorite. That's another one I had on VHS. I love that movie till this day. Number 5.
That's crazy. It's a good movie.
With one of the greatest actors of a generation. This movie, I remember we get to see Chris Rock more serious. We actually get to see him act. You don't really look at him as Chris Rock, the women be shopping. It's not that Chris Rock.
Women be shopping.
We got, and this is Bad Company with Sir Anthony Hopkins. Did you ever see that movie?
I remember that's the breathe in, breathe out. I remember that's the movie, that soundtrack.
Dude, the chick. Yeah. So this, I love this movie.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Not to. If you haven't seen it, go see it. His twin is killed. His twin is like a agent for the FBI or CIA or some shit, and you get to flip it, and you get to see Chris Rock, top of the comedy game. Anthony Hopkins, always on top of the acting game. Those two worlds collide.
That's crazy. Sir Anthony Hopkins did a movie with him.
Yeah. Shit. Badass. Fancy's in it too, and Kerry Washington. But I still think Fancy, Gabrielle Garcelle. I don't know her last name, but has the best Playboy. Shoot
out,
ever.
That shit was nice.
I used to right click that
Stacey
shit
Dash wasn't bad either.
No, Stacey Dash. I have Stacey Dash #1.
Yeah.
Great mind.
That's a good one.
That's my number 5. Yeah, like I said, was it his funniest? No, but it was a dope. It was kind of like his version of Enemy of the State with Will Smith. So.
Yeah, that's funny. Bad Company. I don't remember as much, but I know I've seen it because I remember the soundtrack and I remember some of the there was some lines in there. But yeah, it falls short.
It doesn't have the quotables, but it's just a good Chris Rock film. I have to have it on the list, so there it is.
So that was 5. Who you got? Who you got taking the?
Anthony Hopkins is one of my Sir Anthony Hopkins is one of my favorite.
You gotta get that right.
Actors, but honestly, Bulletproof was one of my fucking favorite. Adam Sandler. That's my top 3 Adam Sandler movie.
That was great. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Bulletproof. Let me move my drink out the way, man. In case we have to throw a punch instead of a handshake.
All right, so I start off now.
You start off 4.
Speaking of 4, watch how I tie this in. This movie,
4 Finger Rios.
The Legend of 4 Finger Rios. This movie is ahead of its time. It called out a lot of inconsistencies in the game. It also is even more prevalent probably today with certain type of people in the world. This movie was a mockumentary. This movie, R.I.P. to the legend Charlie Murphy, who played Gusto. And this is CB4.
You don't like my balls.
This was ahead of its time. It was funny. It kind of showed how some people in the music industry aren't really who they say they are. More prevalent now today. I'm not going to say any names. You know who's fake and who's not. Most of them are fake. But that was a classic movie. A lot of funny people in there. I just like the overall story. Again, I think it was ahead of its time. And
wow, that movie was funny with the Jerry curl.
They could redo that movie today too. So
who do you think if they were to redo that movie, who do you think as far as comedians can remake this movie and based on what character? I think they can do another one kind of based off Rick Ross. Or Big Meech,
or like a new rap group. Yeah. I could see that.
Kind of basing it off one of those type of like gangster characters. And then
Death Row. I guess that's an old one, but yeah, I could say like Rick Ross and that whole movement. Or shit, I know there's gonna be someone we think of like, damn, we should have said that. Rough Riders would be a crazy one to see, but that's still old. But they could take it back, but. Yeah,
that was fun. I mean, and like I said, it pretty much makes fun of people that are putting on all this gimmick, putting on a fake character, and you're not really living what you're saying. This was way back in the early '90s, late '80s.
And I feel like Charlie Murphy was being Charlie Murphy now.
Well, Charlie Murphy's that guy. He's like an actual he's like that guy to be fucked with too. Yeah.
So I got CB4 for my number 4.
Okay. CB4 is a gym. That is a gym.
It is.
Much like the gym I'm about to say for my number 4 that gave us Adam Sandler in the most dark, uncomfortable, unsettling modern movie. Just came out last year. Like I said, what did I say? CB4 was the gym? Uncut Gems is my number 4th pick. Adam Sandler, directed by the Safdie brothers. Such a gritty, gripping tale of high stakes and high risk to high reward type game. I mean, him playing this risk it all jeweler. and what he's willing to do, like this addiction he has, and how we see it takes over him, and he hates.
You have to watch that movie sober, or you
you can't. If you watch it, for one, watch it at you can't have no salts. You don't want to have no high blood pressure. Nothing is gonna make your blood pressure up high, because that's how you're gonna feel.
You have to
watching
watch it by yourself.
It's just so fast paced. Like, okay, give him a break. God damn. Never get no respect. It's crazy. It's crazy. Who's the other?
KG's in there. You said that we talk about all the time. You had the KG bone structure back in the day.
And you used to drill. You had to fade away. I had to look. KG was in it, acting his ass off, doing his thing.
He was.
And you had Lakeith Stanfield. Such a great movie.
Who I think Lakeith could be in that scene before.
Julie
Fox. Yeah.
Julie Fox debut. Who's sexy? The Weeknd made a cameo in this movie.
She might be like the new Megan Fox. She has that feel.
If she keeps it up, she's gonna be more into like the Megan Fox meets Scarlett Johansson, because she has.
No, but I'm talking about like as a come up first, like obviously different builds, but it's also a different time where
white people like all the Jews who are getting arrested for this the Epstein shit. If they were to see her and her physique and like these high ups. They see her capability, because she already has a physique that's wide range. She has a crazy body.
Megan Fox had that back in the day, skinny with big titties, which people want.
She don't got big titties.
She
got ass too.
Listen, motherfucker, I
she
know.
Got ass too.
The only thing curvy about Megan Fox was the thumb. She had them thick ass thumbs. What I'm saying was, back in the day, that was the look, skinny with big titties. Nowadays, it's the more thicker, and that's where this girl comes in.
That's it. She's bringing, like I said, Scarlett Johansson from like that. What is that? That into you.
But I think
when that came out, that kind of broke Scarlett as that broke the mold. That's the curve.
But I still think when Megan Fox came out, it's just more of a look at her type of thing. I think Scarlett Johansson is more taken as a serious actor.
Well, I mean, Scarlett Johansson's been in the game, like, so she had to reinvent herself. Because remember, she was an 8-legged freak. She was already in like younger movies as a kid actor. So like, Scarlett Johansson's been like she just grew up on. It's like, oh. That's like if Macaulay Culkin came back looking like Thor. Like, oh, shit, Macaulay Culkin.
There's a petition I saw for Macaulay Culkin to be in it, because they're redoing, I don't know if it's true, the Home Alones, but they want him. There's a petition for Macaulay Culkin to play a 9-year-old boy as a 30-year-old, but nobody say anything about it. So it's Macaulay Culkin being his old character, but everyone just looks at him like he's a 9-year-old. Does that make sense?
So like, is he like never grew up or something?
No, it's like remember Atlanta, the black Justin Bieber? He was just the black Justin Bieber. I think it's kind of like that.
It never gets acknowledged.
It never gets acknowledged.
That's funny. I was watching something like that. Kev on stage said something like that with Ray J. He said how he's a comedic genius with the mask.
Yeah.
Every shot, it was just moving in different places. And he said the funny part was that his face was just still the whole time, but the mask is where it was.
I remember he did that with the beanie.
So yeah, Uncut Gems is my number 4, man. That was that was the fast-paced thriller. We got Adam Sandler in a way. I haven't seen Adam Sandler like this.
He was acting.
Yeah. This isn't the Saturday Night Live Adam Sandler. This is the Coen brothers and worked with this motherfucker, Adam Sandler.
Damn. He did his thing, and I know people were saying he should have got an award for that, which I think he did. He didn't get an Oscar or anything, because I don't know if it was when the movie came out. I think Joaquin was the one winning it right there, but Adam Sandler definitely that's his best acting performance, I think.
Oh, for sure.
So
that's my 4.
Fuck. I think I'm.
Who was your 4?
CB4.
Eee.
Come on, Bronson.
That's just wrong.
It's Uncut Gems. Don't fuck around. Let's be real. That's why
the only reason why is the timing.
It is.
Well, if CB4 would have been right here with this next one.
No, that's what I'm saying. I had my list, and I was gonna be like, no, I'm gonna switch it up. So whatever he says, it's like take it as a competition. Like, no, let me just do what I gotta do.
Yeah. Okay. Uncut Gems takes that one for 4. But CD4 is a great one. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Great. It's great. I go on 3.
Number 3.
Okay, so I'm going with number 3. This is the one that kind of really introduced me to Adam Sandler. Because like I said, I didn't watch Saturday Night Live, unfortunately, or at least at the time. And that was Happy Gilmore. That was watching this white dude who played hockey. And you played hockey too, didn't you?
I'm going to say this right now. I used to think I was Happy Gilmore at one point. I would wear sweatpants like Happy Gilmore.
This is you. And this dude went into the
I had my haircut like him. I used to carry a hockey puck around because he did.
Ah, damn. memories.
Yeah, I think how you replacing your movies is what fucked me up. That's what it is.
Yeah, man. That's like
but I got something for your ass. I ain't scared though.
Tricked them, man. It's all about placement. Happy Gilmore. I don't need to say much because I want to hear what he has to say to combat this. Because for one, we got Adam Sandler who's out of place. We get to see this aggressive. This is the Adam Sandler that I kind of knew. The yelling over the top. Fuck you, ball type Adam Sandler. And,
365 days to next year's hockey tryouts.
So we got him. We got him. His nemesis was Shooter McGavin, who's a funny ass shooter the whole time. His mentor was Carl Weathers, who's Apollo Creed, who lost his arm to a crocodile. And y'all know how I feel about crocodiles. So yeah, this movie was funny. It was off the wall. It was odd. Had Ben Stiller in there raping his grandmother.
That shit was crazy. My fingers hurt. Well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty.
Yeah, it was up there as one of those weird movies, and that's why it's my number 3. Because some people be like, oh, how come you didn't say, and I'm like, because this one out of those two, and it's you know what I'm talking about because it's in his production name. The other one is nowhere near this one.
I just don't like when Adam Sandler does a like I hate that voice, but yeah, I hate
whatever that shit is. White people love it though.
So, you consider that a classic, or like, do you consider that a classic?
That's what introduced it. That's what brought me.
Well, no. Do you, a classic or a cult classic?
Cult classic for sure.
Well, this next one I have, I believe, is a classic in general. Was it a big part? Nah. Was it memorable? Yeah.
Oh shit.
You have some of the baddest motherfuckers in this movie.
God damn it, I need to hear it.
This movie right here.
Yeah, shit.
My number 3.
Dun, 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 dun.
Shout out to Mello. New Jack City, bitch. Not calling you a bitch, but New Jack motherfucking City.
Me, man. He calling me.
Carter. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Pookie.
I picked this movie. I actually was going to have this movie higher, and I said, you know what? He's going to come out with... I know from 3 on you're going to have some heavyweights, but you move some shit around. I put this number 3. Not only has this movie inspired countless... It's that good of a movie. Countless artists, movies, music videos. It's hit the culture.
Nino Brown, Ice-T.
Ice-T.
What the fuck?
Speaking of CB4.
Directed by Mario Van Peebles.
My phone don't want to unlock.
Great movie. Now,
Alan Payne is in it. He's CB4.
Yeah. He's my brother's keeper.
So was it Keith Sweat singing when
Keith Sweat's in it. Then the shootout at the wedding.
So again, another classic movie. Now is it a cult classic? No.
Yeah, it's a cult and it's a classic.
I think it's just a classic across the board.
It's both. It has, just like a Friday, it has mass appeal. Appeal. Great movie. I don't even think it got that high on ratings, but it was still a great movie. And honestly, if you would have switched your options up, if you would have had Coming Against Uncut Gems, New Jack City, for me would have been tough.
I think it would have been a tie.
Yeah, it would have been a tie. And then CB4 and Happy Gilmore.
We ain't hear that.
That would have been a tie.
It would have been so. But
that would have been.
So who you got for this?
For sure. I got motherfucking New Jack City.
On the board.
New Jack City.
As much as I love Happy Gilmore,
I never liked your pretty ass anyway.
The New Jack City, I think, has more. And I know Adam Sandler comedy has a big reach. But that was on the come up still. But I think this is cemented in
New
time.
Jack City. It was so good.
It's a cultural phenomenon.
That's
the only reason why I edge it out over Happy Gilmore.
And people think that they're like bigging up like the big on drug dealers. That's what sparked all of the Wayne's whole marketing strategy. The Carter was the
Cash Money.
Yeah, the whole Cash Money company. The whole Carter compound was started.
One of the funniest scenes in Martin. Not the funniest, but one of the funniest scenes. Yeah. Try to figure out who got Walkman. I think
he walks out there.
When he jumps over the dog, that shit had me weak. But I think Pam and Martin on the island fucking up them raccoons.
That was funny.
Yeah,
that shit was funny.
So
damn, yeah. So New Jack City is
it's 1-2 right now.
1-2. Ooh.
I don't know if we shut
that was good. So yes, I started off on that one, so you go on this one on 2. New Jack City, in the city.
All right, so number 2. And I got some flack over this, and rightfully slow. So when I was doing the Jim Carrey stuff, there was a comment about because I had Cable Guy as Jim Carrey's. So we do read the comments.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I even
Cable
said it.
Guy was great.
And I said it. I was like, you know what? The only reason I'm saying this is because I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm sure it's a good movie. So I did cover my tracks out there. And I didn't want a repeat of that. So I actually watched this movie again. I just realized my dad had me watch a lot of shit I probably shouldn't have watched back in the day when I was a kid. But I rewatched this yesterday to freshen up.
Okay, just to get a little quick boot, a little sploosh.
This is, I believe, Chris Rock's highest rated film on IMDb. It's in the 7s. 7.3 to be exact. It's not his highest on Rotten Tomatoes, but we'll get there. This movie right here
Suspense is killing me.
is, you have everybody in this movie. You have some of the greatest actors. You have a great director, and his film building universe. You have two of the greatest stand-ups ever in this movie. I'm not much of a religious guy, but this movie is, and that's the 1999 cult classic Dogma.
Oh, Dogma.
And it's funny because you said you watched this recently.
I love that movie.
I watched it again. Great storytelling. The way they flipped this shit. The banter between Ben and Matt Damon is hilarious. Chris Rock. Just in general, Chris Rock dropping out of the air butt naked is hilarious. Salma Hayek. That's all we got to say. George Carlin's in it.
Yeah. Jay and Silent Bob as themselves.
Yes. And again, it was that universe that's being built is something I marvel at as people that want to get into that, movies and TV.
Yeah. It seems like like I said, Kevin Smith seems like a guy who's just a big fan of movies and just wants to do it. Like
that's who I want. You know, who would you want to sit and have lunch with? That'd be fun to have get drinks and talk with him.
I would love to talk movies and things like that
and
with
comics
because I just he'll get and I was like. You'd want to pay for those moments to feel like that, damn, that excited like that.
Like on here, it feels fun to be a nerd. Yeah. So with him, who's one of the most popular nerds, that would be.
Yeah, that should be.
So that's my number 3, coming in strong with a 7.3. 2, shit. Yeah, that's my number 2. Shitting on him.
That was great. Damn.
I feel like you got something in the
Dogma. I was in film school.
As you were.
I started film school in 2008.
And he graduated, which is a big thing. I will keep repeating that.
Yeah, late 2008, 2009.
You've made movies. You've been on movies.
Yeah. Yes, I have.
Shot commercials.
Shot commercials, yes.
Shot music videos.
Yes.
Performed live on stage.
2010.
Okay.
It was when I graduated with my bachelor's.
Good year, 2010.
Yeah. I wanted to celebrate. I just got through shooting some stuff at Jaguars for Rough Riders.
I used to work at it was Cheetahs. I used to be at Cheetahs with the Rough Riders.
And
Scramble Squad.
I was feeling myself. I I feel like going to see a new movie.
Okay. 2010.
2010.
Okay.
I go to the movies, and I happen to stumble upon Grown Ups.
Oh shit.
Adam Sandler, Arizona's own David Spade, one of my favorite physical comedians, Kevin James. And I stole somebody. Chris Rock. Let me bring him over here with me real quick.
Get over here.
Over here. And this mashup collage of a coming-of-age story of a bunch of grown friends who's been friends since the beginning, since they were kids. Yeah. It touched something in me as a guy who cherishes friendships. And brotherhood, and brotherhood and just camaraderie and just nostalgia and memories and reflecting. And just the humor that ensues in this movie of all these longtime SNL friends and New York friends and growing up in the comedy club friends decided to put a movie together.
I love how they always work together.
Yeah, and so this was great. It was great for what it was, which is why it's my number 2 because it has a brotherhood appeal. And my 2 favorite movies are Childlike Innocence and a brotherhood coming-of-age type story. Those 2 are going to always get me. And this had that as my number 2. Grown Up.
Can't even front. The kids and I have taken to like. I mean, I watched Grown Ups when it came out, but I've been watching it with the kids, and it definitely hits a lot better when you watch it with kids.
Yeah,
and
I gotta watch. Yes, I probably watch it with my little.
But there was an issue with the movie. During one of the lake scenes, you see the boom mic in the shot.
Oh, that's
and he thought he got me. I purposely didn't put Chris Rock and Adam Sandler's movies together because they did a lot together, but. That is a good movie, and it spawned, I think, 2 or 3, or they're making another one.
I hope they do have a third one.
But Rob Schneider wasn't in the second one, which kind of sucked.
Rob Schneider wasn't in the second one?
He wasn't in the second one.
I have to see part 2, and that can't... It broke again?
It broke again.
God damn. This man's Superman. That's why that shit is detachable.
That's the only thing that's broke on me. No.
That's all, folks. Goddamn.
But that's a dope movie. Do you remember when his wig comes up? Yeah. That shit. And I think that really happened too. I think they left it in there. But.
He said, I like Rob Schneider's daughters, and they keep thinking which one's going to be the cute one. It's like, no, now that's the daughter. Like, there's no way. That was a good movie. Grown Ups was a good movie. Even the continuity errors with the boom mic in the shot. I don't give a shit. I didn't even catch that.
You usually do. But
I didn't even catch that.
Well, this is where it gets down to nitty gritty.
So, So I got to, so Grown Ups or?
Dogma.
Grown Ups is my number 2 because how what it did for me. Like
what's it doing for you right now? That's the question. Remember, he gave you. Hold on, he gave himself a long spiel about being a film guy, going to film school.
Dogma takes this one, man.
I do love Grown Ups, but Dogma
takes this one because I enjoyed it the first time I seen Dogma. The second time I've seen Dogma at least 9 times, and it made me appreciate Kevin Smith as a creator and creating that universe. Like, he really made something that's his, and he likes to poke on shit like social taboos. Religion is a big one. Religion,
to
like Red State, one of his other movies, Red State, which is crazy, based on these overly religious fanatics and like the crazy lengths they go to do shit.
Selling it for me.
Yeah. So that's not fair. You placed Dogma against Grown Ups.
I knew what I was doing.
You hit me with a good one.
And this.
But I had Chris Rock in Grown Ups. But
so
Chris Rock wasn't the soul.
I could give myself a half a point. But no, we'll get it. It's 2-2 right now.
2-2. See how that happened? Here I was. I'm like, oh shit! I just got 2 in a row. That's easy.
It started off. I was getting worried, but this is where I got strategic with it.
You never know, man.
So it comes down to the final battle.
Dun 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 dun.
Tim Martin, what's your number 1?
My number 1 movie.
Yes. Get my shit ready.
When this movie came out, it sparked a way of talking. People would talk like this when this came out. Okay. 1998. Okay. Bobby Boucher, The Water Boy. It's my number 1 Adam Sandler movie. That's by far my favorite movie by Adam Sandler. It gets the most watches every time it's on. You got him as a Cajun out of New Orleans who won't leave his mama alone. It's just a crazy football movie. That's my out of the other football movies, which is The Longest Yard.
That was a good one.
That was great.
That both had Chris Rock in it too.
That was great. But I gotta go Waterboy as far as that genre, comedy football movies. It was just great. It was hilarious. It was Adam Sandler giving us a Saturday Night Live character, and it was mapped out to an hour and 20 minutes. Such a great movie. An hour and 40 minutes, however long it was. Such a great movie.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's my least favorite Adam Sandler movie.
Really? Uh-huh. But you also don't like Kevin Hart.
You know what? I don't. I don't like. I think I like that more than Lil Nicky. I'll do that.
I'm gonna say something right now, just to get. I never fucked with Lil Nicky. Never fucked with Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, that wasn't for me.
Okay, cool.
I still want to rewatch Spanglish because I was younger when I saw that.
That looks pretty good.
That's one of his higher rank on IMDb. But so yeah,
Penelope Cruz, Cameron Diaz, and him. Or I'm not Cameron Diaz.
For which one?
Spanglish.
I don't even remember. I just see it's him dressed in the blue.
Yeah, like, yeah. It looks pretty good. I think it's him, Penelope Cruz. It looks pretty good.
So I knew what this matchup really was. Stand-up comedian-wise, Chris Rock is he's on the Mount Rushmore. Adam Sandler's all right. He's good.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's respected.
At SNL, they both did their thing. Adam Sandler this was like Rick Ross.
Oh, I missed the movie.
Rick Ross versus 2 Chainz. Adam Sandler's made so many movies. But one thing he hasn't done, he's written a lot of movies. But I don't think he's directed any movies. Look, think about it.
I think he has.
I don't think he has.
I think so.
So, because of that, I think he might have directed The Price is Right or some shit.
I know you hit me with it.
So, Tim gets mad when I do this. I don't even think I need to do it, but I'm gonna do it.
And Adam Sandler's born in September.
But does he have any directorial credits or director credits? IMDb, filmography, anything on directing?
No.
But Chris Rock does.
So?
A true comedian. These are writer-director movies. Adam Sandler, maybe he just can't direct.
No, these aren't writer-director.
But my number one.
Morgan Freeman hasn't directed a movie either.
My number one. But he's a comedian. They get paid to write. My number one movie.
Yeah, not direct.
The fact that you can do both is amazing. And you're a director, so I don't know why you're shitting on directors. Because he knows he's about to lose this.
Because you're not going to shit on Adam Sandler as a writer and creator. You don't have to direct.
My top of the 5
And
movies
producer.
I'm picking is the movie I watched last night. And that is Top 5 with Chris Rock. But that's not only it. It was
that movie fell stale.
It was also, I have Head of State, and I Think I Love My Wife, because those are 3 movies he wrote and direct. But the reason why I did Top 5,
if you'd have done that,
the reason why I did it. The reason why it's my top 5.
You have 3 as your top number.
The reason
one.
why this one's my top 5, like the scenes where they're all talking shit in the projects and shit. You have, speaking of rewatchability or just being a good place to watch it, DMX has a funny ass cameo in there.
How many times have you seen it?
I've seen it. I watched it maybe twice back in the day, and then I watched it not back in the day, it was a few years ago. I redboxed it, and I watched it again yesterday, and I loved it more the last time I watched it. You have Rosario Dawson, who's always on my list. Cedric the Entertainer, that fucking scene when they go.
I heard that. Wasn't that like a Love and Hip Hop chick? The chick that was in there again, that was fucking with?
No, I think that's Next Day Air. The Asian girl.
No, because
Cali Love.
Yeah, isn't like within that hotel room and they're fucking with those chicks?
I know Next Day Air, that's the Love and Hip Hop chick, was an Asian girl. But I don't know about this movie. But anyway.
That's what my brother Ricky said. He goes, that's whole girl from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, I don't know. It could be. But like I say, he wrote and directed it. It was a great movie. I had this ready for whenever you said Funny People from Adam Sandler, because I watched that yesterday too. That's 2 hours and 30 minutes. That was an hour too long. But this movie's perfect. Gabrielle Union's in it. Not that that's the selling point, but it shit was hilarious. Tracy Morgan doing his thing. Michael Che. Jay Farrow, I want to believe, is in it. Leslie Jones. All the SNL people. Fucking Jerry Springer in a black strip club. Do you remember that shit at all?
Nah.
Don't say nonsense because you don't remember it. Jerry Seinfeld, watch that shit tonight. Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah, I do remember.
Jerry Seinfeld's making it rain, and then they're kicking Jerry Seinfeld out, and she's like, the stripper's like, I don't have your wallet. I'm half naked. Where would I put it? And Jerry Seinfeld says, do I have to say? Like, thinking it's in her pussy.
Does this whole Jerry Seinfeld spiel.
First of all, I hate when he does that. He rolls his eye like he don't fuck with Jerry Seinfeld.
I don't fuck with Jerry Seinfeld.
He watches Comedian Cars and Coffee all the time, so you like Jerry Seinfeld. Adam Sandler.
I don't like Jerry Seinfeld for who Jerry Seinfeld is. The stand-up comic.
What I'm saying is Jerry Seinfeld is a big comic, a big comic that predominantly white crowd. But the fact that you see
Henry Winkler is a big.
Hold on. You see him in the strip club. He never goes out. It's a funny thing to see. Watch it. Adam Sandler's in it too. He's pretty funny, but he's playing Adam Sandler. That's the only reason why I picked it.
Adam Sandler is in top 5, huh?
Yeah, but only for a little bit.
Yeah, well, they'll make some weird little cameos.
Waterboy was okay.
I can't believe I didn't put it in Hotel Transylvania because I only did the top 5 movies
I had some for that.
I watch over and over. These are all movies I can
I would have
top 5 I've seen twice. And I haven't seen it again.
I would if you would have done fucking Hotel Transylvania, which has 1 or 2. I would have done
8 Crazy Nights.
I would have done Madagascar. That has 3 movies. That's pretty good.
Madagascar would have been good. Yeah. That would have been good. 8 Crazy Nights. That Christmas one was one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. Was it a Hanukkah movie? I like that movie.
I know, but you said it was a Christmas movie. Was it a Hanukkah movie?
Well, no, because they talk about Christmas too. It's about Christmas and Hanukkah. It's like
I haven't seen it.
Really?
I remember the 8 Crazy Nights song. That's funny.
Yeah, it's in there too. But it's the animated movie. It was very graphic, but it was funny. I watched that with my younger brother. That shit was good.
So I feel like right here we're at a point where we're gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I think if you watch top 5, I think it's gonna be a lot funnier now.
See, you don't like Waterboy, so I can't convince you otherwise.
No, I remember seeing it.
Bates,
It was
got
good.
Henry Winkler, the Fonz.
That's not a selling point. The Fonz.
Well, neither was you saying.
All the people from SNL, the first blackhead writer Michael Che. That's not something to be proud of.
Don't make the movie good.
That was a funny scene.
That was a funny scene, but what's the name in the strip club wasn't all that funny.
That shit was funny. Watch it again. That's funny.
That was nowhere near as that wasn't better than Waterboy.
It is better than Waterboy.
It's not better
Wrote
than
and
Waterboy.
directed it.
Like you said, there's gonna be an agree to disagree.
So we'll shake to agree. So it's a tie.
It's a tie on this one.
We can do a tiebreaker if you like. A real tiebreaker this time. Name one. You can name one Adam Sandler thing that you think that could be a tiebreaker. TV.
Best cameo.
Film. I'm gonna say a Chris Rock project, and you could say Adam Sandler project. Anything.
Okay, we'll go.
You go.
I went first by saying Waterboy. So
Paper, rock, scissors. But this is OT, baby.
Doesn't matter. So we're still going in order. So now it's 0. Go. We did 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How about we
0.
both say it at the same time?
Because I still don't even know what you're talking about. To be honest with you.
You just then
Just
say that,
what you need to
motherfucker.
say
Just
so I can get what you're
say
talking
a project. Like you can just pick any Adam Sandler project, movie, TVs, anything.
Just go with it.
Is that a movie? Is that with Jennifer Aniston?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Blended was good too. That's the
one where he goes to Africa?
Yeah.
That's Drew Barrymore?
Yeah.
There's another Drew Barrymore one that's like classically
50
famous.
First Dates.
50 First Dates.
Yeah.
I seen that for the first time a couple years back. But yeah,
See,
I don't know what we're doing, but
I'm trying to do it on the fly, but it's a tie regardless.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say everybody hates Chris.
Oh, it's part of the TV series?
That was an amazing show. I still watch it to this
Yeah,
day.
it was cool. It was decent.
See, you play off my
great.
shit, but you know you like it.
No, it was great.
No,
but, I mean, like I said, I was a cable child.
but you be rolling your eyes. Yeah.
I was the CC.
Well, I was watching when I did the reruns. It was on cable.
Yeah. And
All right.
watching,
Well, that was top
good.
5 again. You know, not the Chris Rock movie.
So we have 2-2 and a draw. That's how it ended. Let us know what y'all think. Give us some movies that you think
I did
we
get
left
worried
out.
though. I thought you was gonna smoke me in the beginning. I coming down 2-0. That's like LeBron James.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh shit, 2-0. This is gonna be a breeze. And you lost me. I didn't even think CB4. I thought you were gonna do I Think I Love My Wife. I was worried for that one because I know he directed that one, and I jacked off to that one. Shit, yeah. Kerry Washington. Oh my God. So
I started jacking off later in life. But anyways, yeah. What my 3 top you said my 3 Adam Sandler movies: Happy Gilmore, Bulletproof, and Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
So I knew I was gonna have to.
I didn't know Happy Gilmore was. Now that I think about it, yeah, duh. Now that I know him, that would definitely be a movie he would like.
And again, I was gonna switch some stuff around, but I'm glad I kept it the way I did.
And you hit him with Pookie.
Yeah.
I didn't even think he was going New Jack City.
And I was gonna do
God damn it,
Pootie Tang, but
damn. So that was good. I think we should take a break. And we're back.
That's gonna be funny to see.
That's gonna be fun.
All right, this is part of the episode where and I apologize for yelling again. I get hyped up when we come back from break. This is our review portion of the show. This is where we review movies, TV shows, products, whatever we've been on the movie tip lately. So I guess you could still say we're in the Hollywood hustle.
Yeah, Hollywood hustle. Yeah, it's still in that realm, but it's more. This is just Myndframe reviews.
Yeah, Myndframe reviews. So the movies we are doing today, they either could or could not be considered new hood classics.
Yeah.
And by hood classic, there's a certain feel of these movies that you can kind of see that give it that.
It has its own realm, its own niche, its own cult viewers. I guess.
We look at these films a little differently, right? Right.
Okay. Yeah, you got to look at it with a different eye. You got to look at it with an understanding eye.
Almost a disclaimer.
Yeah, like there's spaghetti westerns. There's what do you call those cliche?
Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah, Tyler Perry movies, or like those American Pie, band camp type.
Teen movies.
Yeah. Like those same type of niche movies. This falls in its own niche.
All right, well.
Hood movies.
The movie I did.
What'd you do, Bronson Lugo?
Is The Mule, not Clint Eastwood, but The Mule.
Is it like Clint Eastwood?
let me just say this.
Okay,
It's nothing like Clint Eastwood at all. There's not really any racist undertones, but actually there might be. But disclaimer, you cannot find this on IMDb.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for it. That's why I'm like, the mule.
You try to look. It's on Amazon Prime right now. You can
So
Google
Amazon Prime found it, but IMDb, it has no credits for IMDb.
It hasn't made its way
It
over.
don't exist, but it exists on Amazon.
I don't know if the people that made it even know about IMDb, but
Okay.
I'm going to give you just some warning. It is a low budget movie. It's
obviously
it's kind of like a side chick baby shower. It feels kind of weird, but it's somebody's baby.
Okay, so you gotta roll with it.
Yeah,
like, it's cute.
Yeah, but why are we here? Like, it just feels weird. It's also kind of like gas station food, but like QT gas station food.
Okay, so it gets the job done.
It's good, but it's still gas station food.
Yeah.
But I like the I like premises.
Who's in it?
I know the comic J. Will. I think.
Does he have an IMDb page?
He has an Instagram
Is this a real
page.
movie, or did some of your boys just tell you about this movie?
Yeah, Instagram, and honestly, I have no idea who anybody else is in the movie.
What made you see this? Like,
the trailer sold it for me.
Okay.
The editor, whoever did the trailer, you did a great job. Because you sold me. I watched it. Yes, it did have issues, but the banter that Jay Will does makes up for everything. I'm gonna be like this: if you like The Trap and can get through that, I feel like T.I.'s Mush Mouth.
Oh, so it's like a South movie?
No, I'm just talking about if you can get through that piece of shit, The Trap, then you can watch.
Damn.
You can watch the
I
Mule.
didn't mind The Trap either, but yeah. So
the fact that they had to dub everything T.I. said. And Mike Epps is one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. T.I. over there always try to sound like Clark from Lean On Me with the expeditiously.
Yeah, like we get it, T.I. smart. It's like T.I. was playing T.I. a little bit. But you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not going to hate on it. I just didn't like the audio that much of that movie. But this movie, I feel like it shot a little better. I like the premise. I like a buddy comedy.
Yeah.
This actually inspired me to write a buddy film starring us two, which maybe we might even...
and now it can get picked up. If you can see shit like that, can
Yeah.
get picked up on Amazon. Because I tried watching The Mule. It's very pausable because... I had to pause the grip because some of the shit I'm like, what is going on? But
you have to fight. You don't have to fight your way through it that bad, but there are a lot of things you have to overlook. A lot of plot holes.
I'm gonna finish it.
It's got more holes in the golf course, but
would you call it a new classic for the hood genre?
I don't know if it's because I was just in one of those moods. Like sometimes there's movies that I just fall in love with because it's a movie I can see myself doing. Like there's a movie called A Guide to Recognizing Your Saints. The reason why I like that movie.
Boondock Saints movie.
No, but it's got Rosario Dawson. It's got Iron Man. Well, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Iron Man. What's his name?
God
shit.
Damn.
All this movie shit falls between the cracks. How are we forgetting fucking his name? Keep this in there.
Junior.
Robert Downey
Jr.
He's in it. Channing Tatum is in it. Chaz from A Bronx Tale and all the Italian movies in it. But anyways, I just like that movie because the guy, it was about a book he wrote about himself, a biography, and then he actually made a movie. He wrote and directed the movie. That's why. So like there were certain things about this. Like I said, it's a hood classic. You gotta, there's certain things you have to look over, but it has funny. The comedy, Jay Will saves the movie.
Okay. So out of 5 brains, Myndframe brains, what would you give it?
But I'm grading this on the hood classic tip.
On the hood classic tip, and if it's a comedy, if it made you laugh, like give us your 5 brains, Myndframe.
2 bricks in the zip. No, I give it two brains. Maybe 1.5. But like. I just realized lately a lot of movies I used to love back in the day don't have great IMDb or Rotten Tomato scores. So watch this. Like I said, you can watch this. Two brains
out of 5 ain't bad.
Yeah.
2 brains out of 5 ain't bad.
And that's
so it's watchable. It's worth a watch. If you already have Amazon Prime, you're saying check it out.
Yeah, I don't know if I would buy the movie, but if it's on Amazon Prime, it's free. I'd watch the movie.
Yeah.
I don't even think you could pirate it because it's one of those movies.
Yeah, they're giving it away.
Yeah. So
I think. That's funny.
So yeah, The Mule. Check it out.
That shit comes like you get it for free at the bottom of the CVS receipt.
No, when we in Vegas and they handed out them goddamn
it comes with a flyer. Yeah.
So yeah, The Mule. Check it out. Yeah. I like it.
That's funny because that's a great one. And since we're in the spirit of what are we saying?
Hood classics, maybe
new hood classics or new or classic hood comedies.
Yes.
I went on to Amazon and looked in the same genre.
Okay.
Stumbled upon another movie. Great movie. Came out 2018. Maybe I'm going to put too much emphasis on great.
Overselling it.
But it is good. It's called Don't Get Caught.
Okay.
Don't Get Caught.
I saw the
Came out
preview,
2018. It's on Amazon Prime. It's starring E40, Brian Hooks. Brian Hooks was from Soul Plane, Three Strikes.
Great. He's in a lot of great hood
classes. Yeah, a lot of Malibu. Great comedy actor and stand-up comedian. It's like it's a very low budget Friday. It's like if Friday was filmed on a Tuesday.
Shit happened on a Tuesday.
Yeah, so it's Brian Hooks who plays his character named Icy, and E40 plays his character named Dre. They're in the Bay Area, and they're going to a festival.
All right.
And a little subplot. Some racist hillbilly hicks have some weed growing. They have a weed growing facility.
Right.
Farm. And E40 and Icy E40 and Brian Hooks they stumble upon this weed and they steal it and bring it back to the Bay, to Oakland, and make profit selling it into like dispensaries and all that shit. And these hillbillies come out looking for them, and all the shit that ensues within that. It's very corny, very cheesy. But I smoked a grip of weed before I watched it, and I enjoyed it. It was shot by Earl Stevens, E40's brother. D-Shot. His name was Donnell Stevens.
Well, I watched the trailer and I had to call you when I was watching it because, Mike Epps is in it.
Yeah.
It looked like it was Nate Dogg. I don't know who that was, but I guess you said that might have been the director. Not the director.
I think
he was light skinned. I don't know who it was.
Yeah, he's in the movie he plays a very small part in the role. That's what leads me to believe he might be the director because they showed this shot of him for nothing, only for vanity.
The trailer didn't sell it for me, but
there's so many audio issues. I get it. I get it. Trying to make a movie is difficult. But me, even with the limited knowledge and skills that I have, given the budget that they were given, I think could have produced a better movie than a better movie in this genre than that, especially for that stoner cult. This is a stoner cult.
So what
movie.
You're saying is you want someone to give you a chance?
Yeah, give me the ball and watch what I do with it. You know what I mean?
Please.
E40, Brian Hooks, D-Shot. You know what I mean? But the movie was good. I smoked enough weed. I got the understanding of the story. It was very cheesy, like I said, but there's a place for that. There's a following
there's
for it.
There's time and a place.
Yeah, and so this fit that genre pretty well. It snuggled in there as one of those kind of cheesy stoner cult hood movies. And if I was giving it
how many brains?
I'd probably give it 2.5 brains out of 5.
Damn. I just realized.
No, I'll give it 2. 2 brains out of 5. That extra half, I was being ambitious because it was shot in the Bay.
I realized after doing the reviews, I didn't even say what the fuck my movie was about. But basically, a guy wants to buy a car and he goes to sell some drugs. But anyway.
Damn, that's funny. I'm halfway through it. I didn't know what it was about. I thought it was about him selling drugs. I forgot it was about he needs to get a car from buying a car from his uncle.
But yeah, that was our reviews. I'm definitely going to check that out.
Myndframe reviews. Hood classic editions.
Question mark? Hood
yeah,
classics? Yeah. All right, so right now, we have a jingle off coming up, but before we get there,
okay.
This isn't really what's on your mind, but I guess it kind of is. If you don't have anything, I'd like you to maybe talk about this a little bit, but something's been bugging. I'm bugging right now speaking, bothering the shit out of me.
What's that?
So, I put you on The Office.
Yeah.
You put me on Park and Recs.
Yeah.
And, Lena Waithe, the great Lena Waithe, she talks about The Office. She says it's one of the greatest love stories in TV history, Pam and Jim. And I'm like, yeah,
I should have worn my Office shirt that had Pam.
We don't even have the Office cup. We bullshitting today. But I'm on a lot of Office posts and shit. And, let's be honest, Pam is the worst character on The Office.
No.
Yes. And
no.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to clarify a little more. Pam, Jim,
please.
Now, it might not have made for a better story or a TV show, but Jim should have went with Karen. And I have a quick list why. And if you agree, that's great. If you disagree, we talk about it, and then we could just move on if you want to.
Please, yeah, I need to hear this. I need to understand.
Okay, this is my Pam versus Karen. First of all, Karen looks better than Pam.
That doesn't matter.
So you'll date anybody? Looks don't matter?
No, but out of those two, that doesn't matter.
It does. If this is real, looks do matter.
Yeah. No, if it's real, looks do matter. But he's attracted to both of them, so that doesn't matter in this case. And I'm attracted to both of them. I'm attracted to Pam.
They're both attractive.
Yeah, she's cute early on. I liked that. Her personality made me cute. Made me like her more than I liked Karen's personality.
Well, no, I like when Karen was drunk at the wedding and singing. Like Karen seems like more fun. Like Pam might be like, oh yeah, let's do a prank type of shit. But I think I have more fun with Karen. Number 2, Karen's more supportive than Pam is. Pam was like not really supportive of Jim wanting to do a sports thing, and I remember Karen was more supportive when Jim wanted to go, get that job in New York. Like because
she wanted to go and get it with him. She was hoping that, she was.
So she saw the future for the both of them.
Right.
Pam didn't.
But you gotta look. That all stems from he was just rumbling through whatever because his option got taken away. He couldn't get with Pam, so he was just going the motions through life. Even her jumping and attaching to him was an accident.
I'll get to that. That was an accident. I think she's been more supportive throughout the show. You see it. Yeah. But you also have to remember she was battling against Pam. She knew that Jim still liked Pam, so.
So that was dumb of her part. Why would you? If you're that smart, you're too smart to be just attached to me when you know I'm not over her.
Jim did the same thing.
Now if Jim never met Pam first,
and Roy,
and put me in the situation where I didn't already know. It's my first day at the job. I'm either working with the Karen or I'm working with Pam.
Give me Karen.
Karen.
So you agree with me, Karen?
But.
All right. Still recording? All right. Yeah.
We had low battery.
We don't keep it in the show. All right. Since I seen low battery, I'll kind of keep it going. I'll get through everything, then we can talk about what sticks out. Karen was more ambitious than Pam. Pam was okay living the little life in a little city. Karen wanted more, which you have to respect that in a person.
But you also got to look at the conditioning. Pam had that because nobody asked fiance before.
That's her fault.
Yeah. Okay, we're not blaming off. Okay, regardless,
you got put in that situation because that's what you wanted.
Yeah, but she had ambition. She just didn't know. Some people don't know what they want in life. You can't. They're happier together.
It feels good to have someone that's ambitious. Karen's smarter than Pam.
How do we know that?
She graduated and she spoke French in an episode, so she's smarter. She sings. Remember, she sings at the wedding.
She's not good.
She's funnier?
Yes.
Pam? Okay. And I got a couple more.
Hold on, so what was the question? Me personally or Jim?
Jim should? Well, I know for the show it's better for Pam.
With Jim's personality in the show as well and how he is?
Or maybe who you would pick if you're Jim.
Yeah, because right off based on how you...
Well, I'm not done yet. Hold on, let me say my last two.
Because you're making a good point.
Let me say my last two.
You're making a good point.
My second to last point is Pam was a cheating bitch and Karen wasn't. Pam cheated on Roy with Jim, and Pam emotionally cheated.
Karen
with the
cheated.
Guy.
She lied and said she was taking shots, and she wasn't. That's a predator.
Being a okay.
That's a predator. What if they would have hooked up? She's a predator.
You want to know? But they didn't. You want to know Karen's only flaw when it comes?
She wanted to.
Karen's only flaw when it came to her and Pam.
She only likes white men.
Karen's only flaw. Well, you only like white women because you won't pick them. Oh, that's another thing. Karen's only flaw was she wasn't Pam. That's kind of deep. But think about that.
For Jim, that's what I said. At the end of the day, it wasn't Pam.
I know it might not have been a better show, but I feel like...
based on the evidence given, and I didn't already have this romantic chemistry because I already like somebody. It's hard to shake what you like. But our first impressions, and it gave me 3 months with any one of these girls, I'm probably going Karen. Because I think Karen will have me on my shit. Yeah. Pam allowed me to remain lazy and not live to my fullest potential. But I would like that about her because she's not trying to. She's not, she's who she is.
She loves you for who you are, but Karen also sees potential. Yeah. But that's been bugging me. But I guess you kind of agree and not agree. All right, so right now we're getting into a new segment, and the reason why we're doing this is because we always think about things, and then we'll see it pop up man, we thought about that months ago.
So we're
implementing it now.
Yeah, implementing. And like I said, we're still trying to work it out. It's a game we want to do called Jingle Off, just because we like. We pride ourselves on being salesmen and
let's not oversell it because this shit might.
Man. So we like to always come up with a gimmick for something and market something. So we decided to play a game.
And the jingle off, it could either be a tagline, it could be a couple bars.
Yeah, tagline, a couple of bars, a melody, whatever.
So we're just gonna think of random products for the other person to do. Yeah. So do you want me? I got one for you. I think you have fun with.
Yeah, go ahead.
So your product is tampons.
Oh, okay.
What you got? Tampons.
Okay. Tampons. Hold up. Stop.
I was vibing when I actually did it.
So tampons, if you get a red spot, tampons, hold up, stop.
Hey! That shit good. Okay, all
You can put them in your crotch.
And the top notch.
And the blood's gonna stop.
There you go. I like it.
Tampon. Hold up, stop.
Hold up, stop. Take it. Okay. That was a Ruby's Kid, which is Red 2, Red Summer, the album.
Okay, I got one for you. Do-rags.
Do-rags. Okay. Do-rags. Yo.
Because he talked about my do-rag.
Yo, you trying to get laid.
Hey.
You got to protect them waves.
Waves.
Your pants might sag. Go and get a do-rag. It gets on your head. You get the girl in the bed. You're going to have some fun. While you hold your gun. No fingerprints.
Do-rag. That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's do one more. Now we get them feeling.
I'm gonna do one where I see you can expand upon things. Orthopedic shoes.
Okay.
They help you walk.
All right.
There's another Wayne head shout out.
Okay.
They're white usually.
Okay.
Trying to give you some things.
When I walk with my crew. I make it do what it do.
What it do, baby?
Like the Balenciaga shoes.
Huh?
These orthopedics, dude.
Hey.
These the orthopedic dudes.
Hey.
And you can walk so smooth.
You
5'4" but look 6'2".
Huh?
You see some orthopedic dudes.
Yeah.
And you can walk with the crew.
Okay. I'm up with that.
Orthopedic shoes. They can fix your feet.
I like that. I like the melody at the end, but I also like the bars.
Okay, orthopedics. Okay, get you some of your orthopeas. While you eat some pork and beans.
Oh,
no pork, eat a fork, get a spork. Oh, you a dork if you ain't got these orthos.
You a jerk. All right. Okay.
Okay, I got one for you. Okay. Let's do Dawn soap.
Don't give me. They're not paying. Just give me like an actual.
Okay.
Because we're making a jingle for, so I don't get paid for it.
Okay, let's go with flat tummy tea.
Okay, flat tummy tea. Okay, flat tummy tea. Hey. I said flat tummy tea. Hey. If you selling pussy, hey.
Selling that thing.
Flat tummy tea.
Come on, man.
You got you a man.
Got you a thing.
Want a couple grand.
Get that thing.
That's flat tummy tea. That's flat tummy tea. Hey, you want to get that rent paid? I was feeling it. You want to get that rent paid? Hey, that's flat tummy tea. Hey.
FTT. You know what FTT?
Yeah, you know we.
You know what FTT? That's flat tummy tea.
I want to think of a melody. I want to think of a melody. What's a melody you can sing? Like a do-do-do-do, but a flat tummy tea.
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 Flat tummy tea. We gon' get your belly right.
Gon' get your belly right.
On flat tummy tea.
Flat tummy tea. All right. You want to do one more? Shit, I kind of like this.
Let's do another one. Screw.
All right. Fuck it. It's our show.
It's our show.
I'm gonna give you. Let's
I'm gonna
see.
try to come up with a tagline too.
Okay. Yeah. Just do a tagline for this.
Okay, a tagline.
It is. Let's do tagline for off-brand soda.
Off-brand soda.
Or no, I got to get more specific. Let's do deodorant.
Okay. Just deodorant?
Yeah, deodorant. Fuck it.
Okay.
I know it's not too specific. How about you need followers for like social media? You know how they always DM you? Hey, you need more followers? Or you want to stick with deodorant?
Yeah, stick with deodorant.
All right, let's stick with deodorant.
Deodorant. Get desire to prevent perspire.
That's why you are you.
Desire deodorant.
That's why you are you. I'm cool. I'm cool. Well, that was Jingle Off / Tag 'em.
Tag 'em.
Tag 'em.
I like it. We're going to come up with some names, and we're going to make them their own separate games eventually.
So
but this was fun.
It was fun, and it was long because we're, having fun. We appreciate you guys for watching.
Hold up, stop.
You're watching right now on YouTube. Please subscribe. Hit the notification.
Bing.
Comments. If you're on Instagram,
go ahead and follow us at Myndframe _ The Podcast.
Facebook is
Myndframe The Podcast.
And if you want to email
us or send us any questions.
Myndframe.thepodcast@gmail.
Yeah. And we appreciate this. Engage with us. Talk with us. We talk back.
Yes,
That's
we do.
been another episode of Myndframe The Podcast. I'm your boy, Tim Martin.
And I'm Bronson Lugo.
Hold up, stop.